lived?
Oh, I've lived well, I grew up in Metuchen, and I come to Philadelphia by way of Arizona and Easton. So one of the words that I definitely picked up in Arizona was pop. Yeah, I refer to all soda as pop. Doesn't matter what kind it is. But I always say, hey, you want a pop? So,
How long have you lived in Philly?
in Philly, I've been in Philly about almost 5 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, what do you like about Philly?
What I like most about Philly is definitely my neighborhood. I work and live here in the Italian market, and I really, I tell you, there's no place better to be. It's funny because, when you look up like certain places in, like Encyclopedia or Wikipedia or something like that, and when you look at those places and you think, oh, imagine what a nice thing it must be to kind of like, live in that area. And I feel like, I lived in Metuchen, there's not a whole heck of a lot going on. And here in Philadelphia, it's as being part of the Italian market, you're kind of part of history. Like when you read, about the Italian market in like Wikipedia, and then as a resident, as a person who works here, you really feel like you're a fabric of what makes this place, what it is.
How do you know you're part of the culture here? How do you know you're accepted into the neighborhood here?
Probably the fact that no matter where I go in the neighborhood, I have to greet, meet, shake hands. In so much as on my days off, I actually take my hat off and put on my glasses. I wear contacts normally, just so people don't recognize me as readily, and I don't have to do as much greeting. So I would say that's probably a good indication that I'm really just part of the neighborhood here in Philadelphia.
So do you cook real Italian food?
Yeah, I cook real Italian food. I am self-taught, kind of classically trained French, which really for me is the basis of all cuisine, the technique. But my real passion lies with food preservation. I make all my own charcuterie, do a lot of canning, jams, jellies, all my own recipes, stuff that I really haven't seen elsewhere, like bacon jam and stuff like that. And I make prosciutto, and I make soppressadas and all sorts of different salamis, as well as coppa and pancetta, and you name it. If it's made of meat and it can be salted and dried, I've probably pretty much had a hand in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you taught that yourself?
Yeah, all self-taught. When you have a passion for something, it's very easy.
Yeah.
I can't teach myself how to type, and I've been working on it for a few years, but when it comes to making salamis, I picked that up real quick.
Have you ever thought of opening your own restaurant?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's definitely a dream of mine.
Yeah.
If not in the near future, in the future.
Yeah.
I love what I do, and I really want to share it with as many people as possible.
Have you been to Italy?
No, I have not, and I would love to go.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. It's, we see so much of what Italy has to offer. I know it's only the tip of the iceberg in comparison to what you can actually get when you're there.
Yeah.
So it's definitely would like to travel to Italy. I love travel in general. I've always kind of made it a point to travel to, for lack of a better term, third world countries, because the dollar goes a lot further. But it's such a culture shock to, when I go on vacation, I just want to go and like look at the people. I want to go and I want to be the people.
Yeah.
In so much as we took a little trip to St. Martin a few years back, and there was a little town called Casa Grande on Saturday nights. It really goes off, and
it's kind of heavy, isn't it?
there was a street parade coming up the street. There was a street parade coming up the street, and all of a sudden I go missing. And my girlfriend at the time, she's like, where is he? And turns around, and I am in the parade with everybody. And yeah, it's just a magical experience. And I try to, immerse myself no matter where I go.
Can you count 1 to 20 for me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.